Hello. Today I'm giving you guys my review for uh, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, and this is like for me like of course like a follow up to within the Jurassic World franchise. Basically continued or like started with the original Jurassic Park back in 1993, and then of course the most recent one in 2015. And obviously, goes a follow through, and now let's give a quick run through of my opinion of all the films, as always, as I do with a big franchise movie like this. Because of course I rewatched them all before seeing the movie, and I would say this. Of course, the first is amazing. It's one of my all-time favorites. For me, it's one of, if not the most influential film of my life. It really is. I've always loved dinosaurs since I was a kid, and it was that movie for me where just sparked that love and that beauty for dinosaurs as a whole. The sequel attempted, but isn't really all that great. The third is it's weird because I always have like the sequels, but looking back, it's like they're not good movies, but I do enjoy them. And Jurassic World kind of picked it up, but this is film live up to what it's worth and all this. And I would say this. As a bit of a big lifelong fan of the Jurassic Park franchise, originated by Spielberg, I would say this. The first thing it's weird because I have seen this movie now, and I'm like, there's a lot of problems with it, but fuck, it's a bucket of fun. It's one of those movies where Jurassic World, the film here, is like, for me, that it really hit that great level of blockbuster fun type of feel to it. I think this movie kind of does that again, but with a bit more of a darker edge to it, with the director of J.A. Bayona, who's done films like The Impossible and A Monster Calls. And it really does add a great sense of a grimness and a bit of a brutality and a darkness to the film, that which I really dug a lot. This had that big budget actiony feel to it as well, which I quite like. And I'm gonna say this straight up: out of all the sequels, this is my favorite. I would say as a quick run through: Jurassic Park, Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World, The Lost World, and then Jurassic Park 3, which is my quick run of the franchise there. But where this movie has like, okay, I'll say with this, it started great with I'd say the first 10 minutes are like, I'm like, okay, this is a great start. Where's this movie going now? This shows like in California, this type of animal rights movement, people like, and dinosaurs. When I saw that, I'm like, what? I'm like, oh no. Really, which is weird because by the end, I was kind of rooting for them. Even though there's a lot of contradicting points that Jeff Goldblum brings out, is like, hey, well, these animals are just gonna retake dominance on this planet. No, I really like this movie. It has problems out the butt, but I really did enjoy it. Its visuals are gorgeous as hell. I love the action. The effects were astonishing. I'll get back to my structural approach to the film. After that first 15 minutes, I'm like, okay. But again, when it was after the outline of the beginning intro, kind of like a James Bond film intro, I do think it just, once it go back to Bryce Dallas' Howard character and goes to Chris Pratt, I'm like, they really needed to recast this movie. It's like, as greatly likable and charismatic as Chris Pratt is, and I'm glad he's a little bit more comedic in this one than the first one was. They have little to no chemistry. I never bought them as a couple or as a pair together. I don't care if they're a relationship or not. Like, I I never cared for them. They just never felt like interesting characters. And here's the thing. When you look back at the original Jurassic Park film, again, the characters aren't too deep, but they're still fun, interesting, and likable enough. In this film, sure, they're good looking, and they are. There's no doubt about that, but there's just not enough to them. They're not interesting. They're not interesting. They're not likable in any way. They have no chemistry at all. So I'm saying, why do I like this film? And I finally got a good pulse on that, and that's because the tonal change. It goes through this darker edge. And where the plot goes a lot more wild and ridiculous by the end, especially with the auctioneers at the mansion near the end. And during one of the bets, one of them just goes 20 million. And I'm just kind of like, okay, this is a dumb. This movie is really just kind of stupid. But where the storyline kind of got more dumb and ridiculous, I thought the environments got so much more richer. I actually really found myself really loving the house aspect, and I heard not many people do. I really like the house a lot. You made the atmosphere a lot closer. It's kind of like a mansion type of breadth to it, or range to of a mansion, but it's like a house where it has like a lower levels with all dinosaurs, and then this weird mutated the Indoraptor, I believe it's called, gets loose. Great scene. I love that. All that. I completely forgot my point. Shit. Okay, my point is, it's essentially the main reason why I like the film is because I just like the tone it went into. I like the approach it had. The action, in my opinion, is the best since the first. Also, I found the dinosaurs to be genuinely terrifying. Not since the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 have I been this terrified of a dinosaur. I have been absolutely by the moment when you see in the end when Chris Pratt is kind of like right face to face with the T-Rex, that is straight up, for me at least in my mind, some of the most unnerving like scenes in, for me at least, that's like one of the most exciting and white-knuckled moments I've had all year. Really. Yeah, I love that part. I love the action. I love the spectacle. The effects are great. It doesn't mess with continuity a little bit, sure, but who gives a fuck for continuity's sake? Really. What was I thinking? I would also say that I do really like. It's weird because, like I said before, in the beginning of the movie, I'm like, related. We're doing this type of animal rights crap, but by the end, I actually found myself really engrossing and really liking that angle to it. I love what they do with Blue, the raptor. I thought that was well done. Excuse me. That sounds a really fun, exciting movie. Is it dumb? Sure. Is it ridiculous? But I found this to be easily, in my opinion, I found this to be the most energetic, the most fun, the most watchable, most silliest, the most enjoyable sequel of all of them. And I would personally say I actually don't regret seeing this movie. I actually really liked it. Is it flawed to the bone? Absolutely. I have problems with the movie. It messes up a little bit of the continuity. Some of it, not 100%, doesn't make sense. I flat out I won't say I hate the two leads, but they had no chemistry and no presence at all, in my opinion. So yeah, that's my overall opinions. And I'm leaning for a rating system on this. I'm gonna give it a 75 to 85%. Like, I tell myself, like, for a real sense of ridiculousness, where Jurassic World kind of had that embodiment of a popcorn-y feel to the movie from the franchise. I thought this one was just like that, but with a little bit more of a darker edge, which for me makes me, in my opinion, like this movie more than the first Jurassic World. Like I said before, is my second favorite franchise. And for that, I'm going to give it pretty much a higher rating. I'm going to give it an 85%. Despite all my problems, I really found myself having a damn good time with this movie, everyone. I really do hope you enjoy it. And as always, if you like what you see over here on my channel, then you can click here to see my most recent video, and over here 1 and 2 to see my most recent video and my channel. And I'm not 100% for sure, but I will definitely try to see The Incredibles 2 this weekend. I want to see that bad, and I'm really excited for it. So, yeah, till then, everyone, thank you very much for watching, and as always, thank you, and have a good day. Peace.